Let's get this straight. Our Earth has problems, big problems. There's pollution that leads to climate change, deforestation, water shortages, waste disposal, poverty, overpopulation, religious and ethnic conflicts. Oh, they're so overwhelming to think about. But hey guys, I'm here to bring you some enthusiastic optimism. For the first time in history, the young people of our world have both awareness of the problems we face and access to technology to turn things around. Kids have always said that they want to save the world, but for the first time, we really can. That is why I'm here today, to explain why today's kids should be aware of the problems we face while they grow into genius and innovative beings. Not only should they be aware, they should be enthusiastic and optimistic about solving the problems. Meanwhile, because the future is in their hands. In the 70s, 80s, and 90s, as breakthroughs were happening in technology, such as computers and cell phones, kids didn't have much information about these problems. And the problems that they were aware of, such as nuclear war, weren't things that they could even imagine that they could do anything about anyway. But in today's futuristic world, any kid with a cell phone has more information in the palm of their hand than the President of the United States did 30 years ago. Kids today can create anything with a 3D printer. Kids born in the past 8 years can use their tablets to learn new languages and arithmetic. A couple months ago, I was at my cousin's house. She's only 8, and she was coding her own game with her tablet. The coolest part about this is that she was excited to do it too. This just shows that enthusiasm is key, and so is optimism. I am using my enthusiastic optimism to start a lab here in San Miguel for my friends and I to start solving problems. When I started out, I thought none of my friends would think the same way about these things as I did. But everyone that I asked jumped on board immediately. We are excited to start researching and testing our hypothesis. Not all kids are creators. Some are artists and some just don't know what they are yet. But eventually they will. And with their inner calling, they can help society. For example, a news anchor can talk about solutions instead of problems. Or even an artist can paint for peace. If we sum the world's history into 24 hours, we have been here for only 3 seconds. And in this 3 seconds, we have managed to cripple our Earth into shards through deforestation, waste disposal, and water shortages. Sorry. But we're still only a fraction evolved. There are places that will disappear in the coming years. The Great Barrier Reef is being obliterated due to pollution levels. There's Madagascar is being severely deforested by us. The Taj Mahal is being corroded due to pollution levels. Venice, the beautiful city of canals, is sinking due to sea levels. But we can still save these places. We can genetically engineer trees to act as catalytic converters and take in carbon monoxide and dioxide. In Australia, they just invented a machine that uses the waves to create electricity, and it also desalinates the water it uses. Tesla just created the most revolutionary home battery. The speed in which we are innovating is astounding. When kids see that these creations are possible, they believe that they can do the same. This just shows that proof is key. We call ourselves Homo sapiens, which translates to wise men. But is it wise to cut our forest and pollute our atmosphere? We have gone from igniting fire to sending a rocket to the moon. And yet we are still only a fraction evolved. We have far to go to become superior beings. But how do we evolve? What if we taught our kids to not only be enthusiastic and optimistic, but also to be magnanimous? Magnanimous means to have no revenge, greed, anger, or envy. Think about that. If today's kids could be magnanimous, we will have more than a chance to become the wise men we hope. In this speech, I've showed you guys a few things that are key in igniting the fire in one's brain to spark the kind of creativity needed to save the world. These are enthusiasm, optimism, proof, and of course, being magnanimous. In conclusion, our world is dying at our hands. But as the ingenuity of the older generation comes to the younger generation, we are solving problems faster than ever before. So, be the person you were born to be. And with that, the future is in our hands. Thank you.